Hello everyone, I'm back with another video for you today. Yes, I have had a haircut. I'm looking like a fresh young lad once again, and less like a homeless man. However, I have a new deck to share with you today. Guess what? It's another Electro deck. What a shocker. I wasn't joking when I said I'm only posting Electro decks from now on, okay? This is the beginning of a new lifestyle for me. There's just too many things I can do with this card. It's outrageous. So today I'm going to be playing a bit of Hela. Now Hela's a card that I've avoided for a long time because it just feels very inconsistent, very gamba, random. You have to draw some kind of combo with M.O.D.O.K, Invisible Woman to really pull it off. Playing, of course, the M.O.D.O.K behind Invisible Woman into the Hela behind Invisible Woman to reveal those cards one after another and discard your whole hand and resurrect it. So I've strayed away from Hela the longest time, but I figured I could play it in an Electro deck. And in that setting, it might actually bring me some joy and be worth playing. I've got some backup win conditions here, you know. The White Tiger on 5 into Odin is a backup line that we can take. Now, obviously, there are better 5 into 6 options that you could take, things like Iron Man Onslaught. But, you know, I've played that a lot already, so I wanted to try something a little bit different. And I figured, in theory, if you have Helicarrier in hand, you can play the Odin on top of the Invisible Woman, M.O.D.O.K, Hela. You can trigger M.O.D.O.K the first time, right, into Hela, discard your whole hand, revive them with Hela. In theory, you then Odin, the M.O.D.O.K can discard the cards from Helicarrier, you know, that have come into your hand, and then Hela can revive them. So you can do like a double Hela, essentially, is the idea behind the Odin here. In reality, I don't think that's ever going to work. Like, the stars have to align in such a perfect way for that to happen that I think it's a bit unrealistic. But it's a fun sort of ultimate combo to aim for. So if that's something you're interested in trying, then give it a go. Otherwise, the Helicarrier can, in theory, just be there to enable your M.O.D.O.K play, perhaps, on turn 5 for value, getting you those 3 cards into hand that you can then play on turn 6 instead. And yeah, I don't think it's that good, but I wanted to go kind of all in with the Hela. I didn't want to half-arse it, so I did go for this wacky, crazy combo. Otherwise, I've got some big cards in there. I've got the Giganto and the Infinaut, some of which can be actually quite useful if you're not doing the Hela combo. You can also play those after you ramp with the Electro, just for big, you know, stats. But yeah, overall, I would say this is the worst of the ramp decks that I've built. That is without a doubt. The rating I would give it is probably 4 out of 10, I would say. It's definitely quite a weak deck, quite inconsistent, and quite susceptible to all manner of control, whether it be Enchantress, even Shang-Chi, Cosmo, basically yourself. If you don't quite draw the cards that you need, you're also going to lose. So lots of lose conditions. Don't expect to climb with this, but it's quite a fun one for trying to make this combo happen. So with that being said, let's jump into some games and see what Hela can do. Okay, let's get into the game. Ooh, a Nexus game. That's going to be interesting. Do I want to play Nebula there? Probably, quite possibly. Get a bit of a foothold going in the Nexus, hopefully, with that 1-cost card. Might give us a sort of secondary win condition other than the Wombo combo. You know, the Nexus being a thing, especially in the left location where we might be able to play Giganto in there. With other stuff. The opponent's played Armor, actually. Trying to negate my Nebula value a little bit, I suppose. Missing my ramp early game, as is often how it goes. Do we want to retreat? Probably not here, I think. I'll stay in. I think the best draw would probably be just Invisible Woman. Ah, there she is. Then we could go M.O.D.O.K Hela, and I'm just going to have to pray a little bit, I think, that some good units go into the left location here. Of course, the Rock might end up helping us out slightly. Ever so slightly, you know. Provided there's no Enchantress, Cosmo. Those are the cards that really disrupt this combo, of course. We're just essentially playing a normal Hela deck at this point, right? It doesn't even have to be an Electro deck. It's essentially just a normal normal Hela Invisible Woman game plan. I'm quite interested in pulling off the Odin. Odin, M.O.D.O.K, Hela. I mean, that's just very exciting. I don't think it will really come together very often with the Helicarrier and everything, but I can dream, I suppose. I can dream. Alright, I've got to send it in. I mean, we've got some big units here, so really depends how the cards fall as to whether or not we're going to be winning, particularly with that Green Goblin giving them +3 and them having an extra powerful unit in the form of the raft, you know, whatever the raft's given them. So we're praying for like Infinaut Giganto left. That would be ideal, of course. But I'll take, you know, I'll take just an Infinaut there. That's good enough for me. Here we go. Send in the Hela. Send it in. Let's go. Roll the dice. Okay, okay. White Tiger, Giganto. Ooh. Electro, not great. Oh, but Infinaut. Okay. Ooh. Ooh, a little close for comfort. A little close for comfort, but the power of Hela. Very nice for a first game. Okay, into the next game we go. Nebula, turn 1. Let's get that on the board. Perhaps on the right. Leave the left open for Giganto in case we want to do that. And we'll see if we can't draw some of our combo pieces. I think with this deck you're sort of reasonably happy if you just draw the Electro into sort of some kind of... ooh, this is a nice one. Into some kind of value. You know, White Tiger Odin, or just perhaps some 6 drops, that kind of thing. Equally, when we have this combo, I mean, we'll see if the Invisible Woman even really works for us here. We can always bluff off the fact that we could be playing the M.O.D.O.K into Hela. It's like very, very strong, isn't it? They're going to Polaris us out of there. Okay. I am going to play White Tiger over here. I probably shouldn't, to be fair. I could just go White Tiger here. Get the 10 power Tiger in Washington. Go for the Odin play as well. Go for sort of the backup win condition here. That's sort of the safer play, assuming the opponent won't just take a retreat. Obviously, the Hela dream is not happening because we didn't draw M.O.D.O.K this game. I think I'll snap on this, though. Perhaps the opponent will be afraid anyway. Yeah, okay, nice. We got the bluff snap through. They were a little afraid of what was coming their way. Nice. Alright, next game. Here we go. Ooh, Sanctum. Sanctum Gaming with White Tiger. That's potentially going to be good for us. I'm going to try to, I guess, stack my units into one location to hopefully make the White Tiger a bit more, you know, doable. Invisible Woman we can play in the middle. Giganto this game, not going to be very useful, I don't suppose. Let's go with the Electro now. Yeah, this might be a game that we can just win with the pure value of White Tiger Odin, perhaps. Kind of missing the Hela M.O.D.O.K shenanigans. And they're going to Polaris Nebula away. That's a little bit sad, if I do say so myself. Interesting. Do we want to just play Wave here, or do we want to skip for an Infinaut? I think skipping for an Infinaut's kind of the play. Just get some big raw power going. Maybe even just jam the Infinaut middle, you know? Jam the Infinaut middle. Kind of tempting, right? Hide it behind the Invisible Woman. If it comes to tiebreaker, then the Infinaut's going to help massively, right? So they're snapping. It's a bit scary, but I have the option with White Tiger to sneak into the left. So I'm going to stay in the game here, I think. They have a Dr. Doom. Okay, that's a bit of a problem. That is certainly a bit of a problem. We're going to have to basically 50-50 it, I guess. Right now, I'm not even sure we're winning a tiebreaker. Wait, it's not even going to come down to tiebreaker. We just want White Tiger here. We have to 50-50 it and hope we can win this location and the left, I think. I think that's just my only play, right? Well, 50-50 we ought to stay in. It's not, doesn't make sense to retreat. We should just take the odds here. They're going to Iron Lad, okay. And a 2-drop, I suppose. Or Nightcrawler, okay. So 50-50 on the cards to win. I mean, that's I like those odds. Yeah. Nice. Very nice. Could have definitely gone the other way. But when it's a 50-50, you want to play those out. You don't want to retreat. It's not mathematically worth it. Alright, next game. Wakandan Embassy? Not super relevant. I feel like the Invisible Woman is sort of just the key the key thing here. The Electro line is not that amazing in this deck, honestly. It's just not that amazing. Particularly when they go in the left, it means my Giganto doesn't actually, like, just win the game for me outright. Okay, Sakar's interesting. I guess I'll play Electro. Cosmo coming down. Okay, that could mess us up, depending on what gets pulled. Hopefully Infinaut. Nope. Okay. Well, they get Titania coming down. That might be bad for them. We might be able to exploit that and, you know, use the Titania for our own gain, essentially. Pretty interesting spot we find ourselves in. I probably want to play White Tiger. I'm just not sure if I should contest this Nebula. It's so nutty. Like, there seems to be not much point, right? Equally, I mean, how do I even win if I don't contest it? How do I even win? I should have probably played my Electro over there as well, I guess. Guess that was what I messed up here. But okay, they can't really... They have to play 2 cards over there if they want to win it. They have a Giganto. I like the look of that. And then just Odin at the end. Take the chances, roll the dice, use the White Tiger, I suppose. Wow, they're only playing Sunspot here. So I guess they might want a She-Hulk. Yeah, they've got She-Hulk plus a bunch of mana. They didn't spend 5 mana there because of the Psylocke. So they can do all sorts of shenanigans here. I'm guessing they're going to play 2 cards on the right. I probably do still want to go Odin and just hope that that's good enough. I'm not feeling super confident. I mean, in theory, Odin, White Tiger, it's going to be pretty strong. And we're putting stuff over there. They're really just playing a She-Hulk? That's not good enough. It could have been. Could it have been? Nah, that was a bit suspicious from the opponent. Alright, let's go next. Okay, let's get a final game. It seemed like the Helicarrier has not done very much in this deck. That's the one thing I'm noticing. I think the Odin on M.O.D.O.K Hela is a bit of a pipe dream that's never really going to happen. Maybe it will happen very occasionally, but yeah, I mean... It's sort of a theoretical combo that exists, but actually pulling it off requires so many cards, you know, to make work. I think I actually still want to play Invisible Woman here, no? I still want to play the Invisible Woman in Mojo World, I suppose. And I've played a Cosmo. Good thing it's not on my Invisible Woman. That would kind of suck. Electro going to go middle, of course. So we've got a neat play we can do here, which is to play Hela in the Mojo World. And then actually M.O.D.O.K outside of Mojo World, if we want to do that. There's kind of no reason to do it, really, is there? Unfortunately, we were not able to draw the M.O.D.O.K this game. This is the thing, you just require a few too many cards to combo off properly, I think. So we don't have a whole lot going for us. It's just going to be sort of a Giganto here, I guess. And like a Helicarrier or something to try to finish the job. We've been rocked up a bit, which isn't too lovely for me. It's not too great. I think I'm just playing Helicarrier mid. It might still be enough to win in some universe, theoretically. I'm not going to bet any money on it, but you're saying there's a chance. There's technically a chance. If I made a snap, it might actually pay off. It could work if they assume, you know, they've seen Electro, they might be scared of Dr. Doom. I think Dr. Doom would win us the game, right? That would be very nasty. So I don't know, a snap could be a good play here, but let's see. They're playing 2 cards here. Okay. Or rather, 1 card there, 1 card middle. So we actually got them. If they had gone with the armor right, we would have lost. But a little bit hard for the opponent to spot, perhaps. Maybe they're playing around the Dr. Doom a bit. No, they would have lost to Dr. Doom still. Not sure about that play. But a win nonetheless. Thanks very much for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed. Not the best deck ever. Definitely not the best deck ever, but I had some fun trying to assemble the mega combo. Didn't come together, unfortunately. Feel free to give it a go yourself and let me know if you managed to pull it off. But with that being said, subscribe as always for more videos, of course, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.